We are here with Jennifer Ober, and she is a winner for Illustrators of the Future for Volume 35. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And welcome to LA.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.
Awesome. So when did you start your art?
Well, I first started really starting to focus on my art when I was about 6. My parents got me into art lessons just because they realized that I really liked drawing, and so they were encouraging that.
Fantastic. And when did you know, like, at what point that you were really an artist?
I guess it kind of grew in time. I decided to pursue art when I was about a junior in high school because I tried other things and they just didn't fit my passions. So I would say that I'm still growing and trying to become an artist. I think that's always a growing aspiration. You wanted to improve and stuff. So
nice. Well, we're glad you did. And you're here and you're amazing. And what struggles have you had to overcome to reach your dream?
I've been very blessed that my family and friends have been very supportive. And so for me, it's been a lot of, in terms of financial. So working hard to try to get scholarships and trying to take on extra jobs and stuff so I can complete my education so I can pursue my degree.
Wow, good for you. So you've been very persistent, huh?
I try.
Yeah. So what do you like to draw or paint?
I'm particularly fascinated with landscapes and animals, particularly. I love creature design, and I love that kind of fantasy aspect in that you have these very graceful creatures and that we have in our world, and I like incorporating those into my own fantasy creatures. So.
Nice. You did that one with all that colorful animals going along.
Yes,
that's your piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love that. It's almost hear music as they're going.
Yeah, that project was, if I'm thinking about the same one, was for the Run for the Zoo in New Mexico, and so that will be happening here soon, but that's wonderful.
That was such a fun piece. Okay, great. And how did you hear about the Illustrators of the Future?
Actually by a friend, Raina from last year.
Yeah.
So she had done it, and she and I have similar aspirations in terms of wanting to do fantasy work. Mm-hmm. And so I decided to give it a shot this year and was lucky enough to be a part of this.
Wow. And was it your first time entering?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
I was very surprised since it was my first time. So.
Wow, good for you. And are there any other awards that you won outside of this, or is this your first award?
I've won a few awards. I've won one with Creative Quarterly, which is an illustration. I was a runner-up for student illustration, which is kind of like an honorable mention. Yeah. And I have also did the Run for the Zoo. The Run for the Zoo was a competition, and if you won the competition, then your work got to be part of the advertisement and such. Nice. So those are the 2 most recent ones.
You're on your way.
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, so tell us about the art that you won the contest with. You submitted 3 pieces. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, so 2 of them were for a class project. One of them was the story of Baba Yaga with Vasilisa. And so with that one, Vasilisa, which is kind of like a Russian Cinderella, she has to do these tasks for Baba Yaga, and her doll is helping her do so. And with the illustration I did for that, I did part of the story where she has time to go and look through Baba Yaga's house, and it describes all these strange and peculiar things. So I really wanted to show all of the peculiar aspects of Baba Yaga's house.
Nice. And then you had one more in addition to that.
Yeah, the other one was for a retelling of Alice in Wonderland in our own style. And I'm very passionate about animals, but I'm also passionate about prehistoric as well, creatures, because those have a lot of room for imagination as well. And so I decided to do Alice in Prehistoric Land. So with that one, it's when she meets the caterpillar. I did a prehistoric, I forget the name, but it was a type of like centipede. And so that was the correlation there.
Nice. So tell me about the Writers of the Future book, and what would someone expect to find in the book, and why would you recommend it?
I would recommend it because it is a collection of wonderful short stories. They're all quite a variety, but they all are well written and work together in such a unique way that I think it's unlike any other book that I've ever read. So.
Nice. You're in the next one.
Yeah, it's going to be quite an honor actually, so I'm excited.
Oh, that's great. Okay, and what plans do you have for your future career?
I hope to go into fantasy illustration. I'd love to do more book illustration, but also I'm looking into doing concept work and backgrounds for animation and gaming companies. So I'm hoping to start there, but I'd like to eventually do more fantasy books as well.
Nice. Okay, and then is there a website or somewhere where people can find you?
So it's Ober, O-B as in boy, E-R, illustrations with an S.com.
Awesome. Okay, well, I hope we have lots of traffic to your site and everyone sees your amazing work because you're so talented.
Oh, thank you.
And again, congratulations on your win, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for having me.